Good freaking morning, everybody. Hello from Belize. Right now, I am just walking in Hopkins to go meet up with Sarah. But it has been a crazy 24 hours. You guys didn't see this, but essentially Thursday night, Nate drove me to just above Seattle, and we slept over the night there in Linwood. And then the next day, I took a SkyTrain to the SeaTac airport, and then I ended up in Belize City last night at a hostel. Had some chicken, had a pretty chill night, hit the bed really early because I was really tired. And this morning, I just took a 4-5 hour bus here to Hopkins. Pretty freaking crazy. I met a really awesome person named Diana, and she not only helped me on the bus, but accompanied for the first little bit. Then she went off to go see her family, and then I hit the last half of the bus alone, but then I met another very lovely lady, and then she helped me get to Hopkins because you have to hitchhike in. So she essentially brought me in, and so I am super thankful. It was a crazy hot bus ride. I sweat my ass off, and you'll probably see clips of that somewhere here for you to enjoy. But it was really fun and a really good time, and I got to see quite a bit, and it was really quite an experience, and it saved me a lot of money because the shuttle would have usually cost me, I think it was $70 American, and this was $7, so way better. Anyways, I am gonna go walk in now and try to find this place, but just wanted to give you a little morning good update. I'm a little thirsty and hungry if you can't tell, and yeah, hopefully hit the beach. That's my hope. Besides then, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Hello.
It was beautiful down there.
It really was. The thing that's happening with the sun right now is really beautiful.
Oh, you gotta see it from up.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that is pretty stinking beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, in Anastasia Adventures, Sarah gets stung by a jellyfish in golden hour. That's actually wicked. It's crazy, you can see the little dots there.
They
of
are
like,
going down.
Yeah.
They were bumpy, right?
Yeah.
Like here it was all white.
Yeah.
So maybe vinegar is the...
Hello, everybody. We are back. It is hot. I did not prepare myself for how hot it was. That sounds so silly, but like, I feel fluffy and hot. But it's a good time. We went out for dinner, and I got some ceviche from Ella's Cool Spot, and it was a cool, like, it's not abalone, what's the shellfish thing I had? Conch? I had conch. First time ever. Very good. And then I also got some stewed chicken to go, because tomorrow we have planned a national park, and by we, not I at all. Sarah and the gals, they planned a national park trip where we're gonna go from here on a shuttle to a national park, possibly see a waterfall, and just enjoy a bunch of waterfalls. It'll be a really good time. I am cooking now, and I'm also pooped, so I'm probably gonna take a shower and head to bed. But I just wanted to say hi, hello, thank you for watching, and I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning.
This is the one guy who's like a reporter. And thank you so much. You've been a real hope.
This morning we're in Mayflower, Bocawina National Park. It is so amazing. We rented a shuttle van, and it is gorge. I am so stoked to be here. The plant nerd in me is dying. It's such different vegetation than it is back home. But if you can imagine all your favorite houseplants that you have, but like in their real form and gigantic, that is what's occurring this morning. So it's really fun to be able to come closer to the equator because you get to see your houseplants, like your philodendrons, your pothos, all those fun goodies just come alive and be gigantic, because a lot of them are epiphytes and a lot of them do live on trees, like orchids, and and begonias. Very cool. So I'm super stoked today. I'll probably show you a lot of different plants and kind of point out some of the obvious ones. And Sarah's about to show us something.
These are leaf cutter ants.
Oh!
And we learned about them when we were in the jungle. And they make these trails. See the highway?
Yeah.
And then they clear all the brown leaves off the trail to make like a cutter a highway. And then once they have a highway, they collect leaves and they go and they bring them to like their nest, and then they chew them up and they make some kind of like a paste or sap or something. I can't remember the exact details.
And look how big some of them are.
You're gonna have to look it up, but they carry an impressive number of things.
Yeah, that is so cool. These ones that are carrying the big leaves are extra big compared to the other ones.
Yeah.
And
this one has a full-blown ant on the leaf. That's wild.
Kind of badass.
Yeah.
But no, that's a really fact. So surprise, fun fact for you already by Sarah. But oh my goodness, and she almost died. But it's really cool, and I can't remember. I think I'll put it down here. I'm pretty sure ants can carry like 20 times their body weight, or 100 times, or something wild like that. But yeah, super cool. Anyways, we're gonna continue on this hike and just enjoy it. We're at Antelope Falls right now, and apparently you can take a dip at the end. So I'm stoked. Oh wow.
So if you're feeling real wild.
Hey, actually that's a protein I could eat. But that's terrifying. So cool houseplant alert. I don't know if anybody here has had a philodendron Xanadu before. I do know that they recently changed it because it's actually technically not a philodendron, but still, that's usually how it's bought. This is it in real life, and look how big it gets. So it's starting off at the bottom of this stump here, and you can tell what it is based off that leaf right there. And it goes all the way up. Essentially almost as if it's part of that tree, but it's actually kind of more so just hugging the tree along its roots. And it's just really cool. I was telling Sarah this, that essentially these plants are really cool because like pothos and philodendrons and the types that are more epiphytic-like, because there's not a whole lot of light on the forest floor because of the canopy, they grow up these trees to achieve more light from the canopy without harming the tree or anything like that, but it's just a way of survival. And it is really cool because at home, usually their leaves are a lot smaller and they don't get as big, and that's because they don't have like a really steady surface to grow on, as well as they're not getting that forest canopy light, so they don't really need to. But that is really cool. And fun fact for you, if you ever want your philodendron or your potho to get bigger, instead of letting it trail down, you know, like having it come off your, you know, shelving and trail back down into vines, you can give it some sort of pole or string to grow up, and its leaves will get bigger. But yeah, fun fact for y'all, and I'll tune in soon. Yeah, he looks literally like a leaf. Wow, so cute. He's like the guy from, you know those books? The caterpillar books?
Yeah,
Hi.
hungry caterpillar.
Hungry caterpillar. He's showing off. Hello.
No, I was just like, I'll be fine. And then I was like, Ella's. I find Ella's expensive.
Yeah,
Compared to other spots we go. Unless it's
Okay, so right now I'm just a shadow, but I see this plant and it's really freaking cool, and I know we're gonna be able to find out what it is because it is so unique. So I'm gonna show you. Look at this. So this plant, it kind of has a crawling factor, kind of like, I forget what moss it's called, but it kind of looks like a lichen and a moss mixed together, but obviously it's not because we see that it's, you know, got lignin. I think that's what it's called, lignin. Anyways, the back of the leaves have no sporangia or any spores, so it's not a fern, and it has little leaves in between the leaves. Anyways, very cool. Maybe like a parsley? No idea. Yeah. I wonder if it has to be cured. Like, I wonder if what it tastes like. Very cool. Hello everybody, I'm back. It has been a extremely chill day today, and I didn't really take that many photos, if any, to be honest with you. Today, besides being covered in bug bites, we just chilled. We went for a walk and we walked down to Jaguar's Bar, where there's supposed to be hammocks and stuff like that, but the weather quickly turned and it became quite rainy and windy, so we kind of just perused for a while, walked back, went to some souvenir shops, and yeah, just had a late lunch and hung around the beach and stayed under cover and watched the rain and then just hung out. It's been really fun getting to meet so many cool, awesome new women and getting to hang out with Sarah and just having a really good time. We did get devious this afternoon, and we decided we wanted to do a tour tomorrow. We wanted to do caving or canyoning of some sorts, but we couldn't find anything we wanted, and then we stumbled upon the ATM tour, which I'll put a pic somewhere on the screen here of what that looks like. But it is a cave canyon tour that goes through this very sacred, I guess, Mayan ruins that are in a cave, and you swim. It seems very, very insane and very, very beautiful and just gorgeous. I cannot take my camera on there. I think I take my camera for the hike, but I can't take my camera into the cave. So I'll try to get pictures and keep y'all updated. If not, I'll put pictures of what it does look like in there so you guys can know. Apparently somebody a few years back took their camera and dropped their camera on the ruins and broke them, which is crazy. So now they just won't let anything in at all, which totally makes sense and I fully support.
He's employed by All Fitness and Wellness, is the guy that owns All Fitness.
They should start like a tree of lost shoes or something. So many shoes, and now I'm like, it's here. Hello. Reserve. Oh, really? Will you have that one? But yeah, this lady, she just opened the space. Okay, if you
Look how cute Bob is. That, I don't know. It looks like a kangaroo with boxing gloves. That's wild.
it's on like tire rims and then off.
Good freaking morning, everybody. Hello. As you can see, we're with Sarah.
Hello.
Woohoo! In beautiful Belize. Today, it is actually a sunny day today, which is awesome. And yesterday, I didn't film at all, but that's because we couldn't, because we were at
The ATM Cave?
Yeah, let's go.
Can't pronounce it. I thought that.
I have no idea. I'll put the name right there. Don't worry. I was like, I have no idea what it's called. I just know ATM Caves. And it was so amazing. I got some pictures from the tour guide and we have some pictures from before. But basically, we took this cave and saw some crazy ruins and Mayan history. And I conquered some fears by going through slots that were like this big. But yeah, Sarah, what was your favorite part? I know I caught her in the middle of...
That's okay. The swimming into the cave. Because you kind of like all of a sudden are just like, you just essentially hop in like this and you start swimming and you're like, what am I doing? Why are we swimming into a cave full of Mayan artifacts? Like, it feels a little funny and you're like, am I swimming over skeletons? Not sure.
Yeah.
But it's cool.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I think that was one of my favorite too, like just going through the slots and seeing the process. But it was crazy. I will insert pictures on the screen somewhere while I'm talking so you guys can just see how wild this is. We couldn't bring our cameras in because, was it 3 people?
So, yeah, I guess in They did 3 strikes and then they closed the cave for a while and then they reopened it with a no camera, no phone policy.
Yeah.
Because multiple people dropped phones like on skeletons and actually like put holes in the skulls and stuff.
Yeah, little iPhone-sized holes on one of them. Yeah, it was terrible. It was awful. It made you question society, but it made the experience very beautiful and very fun, just hard to show you. That's all. It kind of looks like we're faking it, but I promise we did go.
I was skeptical that the remains weren't just like placed there and they were like, you know, getting us into this cave with like, there's remains.
Yeah.
And then when you're actually there and you see the limestone like covers them, it's one of the only caves where they've decided to just like leave it as is, because the damage to taking the artifacts out would be more than just slowly letting it come out on its own over time. So I think that was also one of my favorite parts. They're just letting it like beautifully evolve on its own, and they've discovered 17 skeletons in it, but they think there's like way more because so much of it is under limestone. Yeah, and they were saying like every flood or hurricane that happens, more things get shown because like the water goes over the limestone and it starts like eroding the soil on top or something like that. Breaks down the calcium carbonate?
No, I think you're right.
There's a sciencey thing for it.
There is. There'll be facts to fact check us, so we're not just spilling stuff. But it was really cool and really awesome. And yeah, sorry, I caught you in the middle of your helmet.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah. But that was a little tidbit from Sarah. But yeah, literally. And also after that, we ended up going back home here and ended up going to a drum circle for the night, which I will insert footage as well. It was really, really fun. It's just nice to hear live music and nice to just get to enjoy it. And I was very, very hungry, so I got like 3 different meals, but it was all worth. And yeah, I've just really been enjoying being here. It is beautiful. I'll show you the view from up here. You guys have probably seen it already. So nice. And today is going to be a chill day. We're going to rent a golf cart and kind of putt around, go to some beaches, do all that stuff, because the last 2 days it's kind of been rainy and cloudy. And today it's pretty sunny. I have not gotten used to the heat at all. I have not gotten used to the bugs, but I'm having a really good time. And I feel like I'm missing something that I did yesterday. I will probably just put pictures from yesterday so you guys can just see what happened, because I really just didn't do a whole lot of filming. But it was really, really good. And this is our last full day here, I want to say. Tomorrow morning we will be taking a shuttle at 8 a.m. from here to the ferry at Caye Caulker. Well, we'll be spending a few nights there before we head out, and I'm just very excited. I loved getting to meet all the lovely ladies that Sarah got to motorcycle with on this trip, and everybody is so nice, and I'm hoping that we can all be friends for a good while, and it's just really cool. But just want to check in, say hi, and let you know that we are well. The food here is really good. I really, really, really love stewed chicken. It is fantastic. It's essentially just like homemade spices, chicken, rice, and beans, and it is chef's kiss. So, yeah.
Riding in style.
We just like fly. Actually, it's not bad. That's better than a car. Hey, look at that.
Oh my god, I was walking downstairs and Ducati had a lizard in her mouth.
Oh,
no way.
Literally be here all day. I love it here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the...
Let's go.
Actually take naps here.
Yeah.
You could take naps here.
Like instead of staying at Crash Pad, we'll just come sit here. Get on in here, girl.
Look at that. Wow. It's like I'm filming an ad right now. Hello from Caye Caulker. We are back. We took the ferry, as you guys probably saw somewhere on the screen or before this. It was really fun. Our ferry low-key broke down halfway through, but it was great and it was really fun.
5 minutes.
Yeah, it was chill. We thought there was going to be whales or dolphins, but it wasn't. It was just the engine, but it all worked out. For anybody wanting to do this trip, it was about an hour from the dock to dock, and then another half an hour to grab luggages, because you can bring backpacks, but if you have a luggage, you have to check it in, and it is free, so it's no worries. And it costed around $40 US round trip. You don't have to pre-book your round trip, you just need the ticket. So it's perfect. So on Monday, we'll use the ticket we bought to get back. And yeah, it was really, really good. Last night we made curry at Emma's house and said goodbye to everybody. Officially, we said goodbye to them this morning, but yesterday was kind of like the goodbye dinner, and it was really fun and kind of sad, but learned how to shuck coconuts, make coconut milk, and make curry from it, which was really, really cool. And we had a really, really good dessert of fried pineapple with cinnamon and brown sugar and ice cream. And rum, yes. So may have to try that at home because it was really, really good and a really quick, easy way to do so. Right now we're in our hotel room. Hello. And I'll show you the view. It's pretty chill, really close to the beach. I agree.
Oh, that makes sense. It says it has a...
Yeah, 100 years. They predate the T-Rex. Wow. Isn't that crazy? Hopefully you can hear me all right, but we are currently at Bliss Beach. It is so peaceful down here. We were supposed to do a snorkeling tour. I don't remember if I told you guys that last night, but there wasn't enough people, so it got canceled. Anyways, we ended up switching up plans, renting a kayak for 4 hours, and kayaking from southern Caye Caulker to northern Caye Caulker. And I'll put a map somewhere on the screen here so you guys can know. It was about an hour kayak because we were going against the current, but it was so fun. We saw a couple stingrays, just good vibes, and now we are essentially in paradise. So pretty freaking cool. We've just been chilling out here for a bit. We'll probably hang out for a bit longer before heading back, but it was a really cool adventure. We were both really bummed about the fact that we couldn't do our snorkeling tour this morning, but we will go tomorrow, fingers crossed. And yeah, it's been really, really good. I'm really enjoying Caye Caulker. To anybody who decides to come here, beware of falling coconuts. I might have said this earlier for Belize, but yeah, we were warned again, just with the winds and being under coconut trees, it can be very, very dangerous. So that's a new hazard that we have discovered. And yeah, we did find an animal shelter as well, and there was some really stinking cute dogs. I learned that it only takes a day to get your paperwork to bring dogs home, which is very dangerous considering that I did paint a dog bowl last week. Not that I have a dog, I just really want a dog in the future, so we're gonna go back there later on this evening and help walk the dogs because there is this lovely man who runs the organization. He came quite a few years ago and then brought over his family and basically started taking dogs from at-risk homes that, you know, were off the side of the street or were being abused and homing them himself. So he said he had about 13, 14-ish dogs and something wild like 20 cats or something like that. I can't remember. 26 cats. On this little property, and it's non-profit, and he basically takes donations, and then if tourists are around, they are welcome to walk the dogs in the morning or in the evening when it's not too hot to just help them get exercise and socialize. But they're also sweet. They're obviously good with cats and people and strangers and everything because they constantly have people coming through. And yeah, it just seemed really fun. There was a really cute puppy that he just rescued 2 days ago. Had tons of worms and a fungal infection, and he's taking great good care of it already. It already looks like it's on the ups, and it was so cute. I'll put some pictures on the screen for you guys to see. I wish we could bring her home. I feel like if we put Rocky in our shirt, TSA would never know. Papers are not, but I will not be doing that. Nevertheless, so that's our plans for the evening, and yeah, that's about it. I will keep you in the loop and keep enjoying paradise. But look at this. I'll also show you my view. Look at that. So far I'd rate Bliss Beach.
Sarah avoiding sunburn.
Oh yeah, please enjoy Sarah, enjoy avoiding sunburn, but still getting sun like the sun baby she is. In her cocoon. You're like a butterfly, bro. That's so cute.
Spread my wings.
Yeah. Literally. So cute. You are a wilderness explorer. Woohoo! Good freaking morning, everybody. Hello. It is a windy morning this morning, but it is a snorkeling morning this morning. It is officially confirmed we are going snorkeling all day. My hair is up, so my mask stays on, and I am so excited to see all the fish. I'm really hoping we see a manatee, but you know, who knows? We'll find out. We got a pretty big group going on. People from the Netherlands, people from New Zealand, people from, well, Canada and Britain. So very, very cool. Very, very excited to meet everybody and just enjoy the beautiful sunny day. It is our second to last full day today, so we got a lot going on. Last night we found some bomb street food for very, very cheap. That was very, very good. So we'll probably do that again tonight. But today we have ceviche in store, some good lunch, and some good times. I'll show you the view and then we'll get to it and we'll see some cool stuff. Hello. I got some crazy hair now, but we are back. It was such an amazing day getting to snorkel and have a good time. I would show you pictures, but I don't think there's PG pictures, but I got the living daylights burnt out of myself. I did wear a swim shirt at the end of the day, as per Sarah's good idea, and I did put on sunscreen. Yeah, on some areas, like my legs and my arms, but I did completely miss my back. 100%. So it is very, very burnt, but that's perfect because today was the second to last day, so all I have to worry about is tomorrow. And it was such an amazing time. It was so worth it 1,000 times over. We really, really enjoyed doing the sailing tour over the motorboat tour. So anybody who does come down here, I highly recommend. It ended up being 90 USD per person. And because we checked out every single place, we know it was the best deal because we also got ceviche, lunch, we went to all the stops, and it was longer because it was a sailing tour, which was so nice because it was much more relaxing and you could just hang out and enjoy the waves and enjoy the wind versus like a motorboat where you'd be like going really fast and hitting all the waves and it'd be kind of like a rush. So it was a way, way, way more magical experience. And then if anybody's drinkers, it was unlimited rum punch as well, which was a very big bonus for many people. And most of the tours here were around $100, $110. So it was a really good deal and we were super stoked. So yes, very, very happy. I'll put the tour company's name somewhere on the screen here so you guys can see if you guys ever want to book. Not sponsored, just highly through recommendation since me and Sarah literally went to like 40 different places, if not more. It was ridiculous. It was well, she was laughing because we did. We spent like a whole day looking and we don't regret it. We're so happy. But yeah, after that, we came home, showered, took care of our burns, and went back to that stand, which you guys will see, to get, I got tacos this time and a pupusa, and Sarah got the burrito that I got yesterday, and it was so, so good. So no regrets, all amazing, and now we are at our new hotel tonight, which is very, very good and very, very fun. It's a bit more south than our previous one, but not significantly. And we have one last day. Tomorrow is Sunday Fun Day, and I don't know what we'll do with my bike ride. Depends how we feel in the morning, because it's a pretty chill day, and we are pretty burnt. But we did make some new friends too, so we might hang with them. We'll see. Very nice brekkie. There's a lot of character. Nah. Never had one.
Hello, Wendy.
Good morning, hello. It is 6:50 in the morning, and it is very, very windy today. Today is our last day. Very sad, but I am very happy to be home. I'm still burnt to a crisp, but I've had such a good time. So we were at Ice and Beans this morning. We tried this place yesterday. It was really good, and we were craving the yogurt bowl, which we did not get today, or yesterday, but we got today. Anyways, it's been a really good trip. Last night we were gonna maybe go to Sunday Fun Day, but then it was monsooning and it was kind of cold, and so we ended up just having a really good farewell dinner, which I'll insert a picture somewhere here. And then came back home, packed, played rummy, made tea. It was really fun. And then we went to bed pretty early because we had to wake up early this morning. And now we're about to get fueled and then hit the ferry, which will take us about an hour, hour and a half once we get our luggage, and then take a cab from the ferry to the airport, which will take another half an hour. Our flight leaves at noon today, and we are both very, very, very excited just to make it and get home. So happy to be on vacation, but sometimes you just miss home. You know, Sarah misses Callie, I miss Nate, and I'm excited to get back into the forest. Yeah, it's been a really good trip. I've had so much fun. I've learned so much. I've had some really good food. I miss plantains. I'll probably start making them when I get back home. And yeah, it's been really, really well. If you stay tuned this long, thank you so much. I will probably say one final farewell soon, because I am a bit tired right now and half asleep. So if I forget anything, I'll come back in here. But for now, I will see you soon. Bye.